Okay, last week we created a video, a bit of a rant on the JUUL advertising. Got a tweet from JUUL, and they replied, JUUL was created for adults of legal smoking age, and we don't want to see a new generation of smokers. We have implemented the JUUL Labs action plan to restrict access, limit appeal, and decrease youth use. You can read the full action plan here. So I'm just going to, for sake of argument, believe that what you're saying you honestly believe, and that you're just ignorant. So I got some hot tips on the ad front for JUUL. Going to save you a ton of money, and really get you what you want, which are smokers who are trying to quit smoking. This is a newspaper ad. It's got kind of your normalization message, which we talked about last time, which is, hey, a lot of people smoke. Bad message, so wouldn't be doing that. But I also wouldn't be doing radio, and I wouldn't be doing newspaper, because only, I don't know, maybe a little more than 10% of people, Americans, smoke, right? This is 90% waste. If I went to my clients and I said, I've got a media plan for you, and it's 90% waste, only 10% of it's going to the actual people you want to talk to, they would fire me. So what I suggest is, there's this thing called Google AdWords. You can put your message in front of anybody who Googles quit smoking, how to quit smoking. It may be that Google's rules suggest that you're not, well, according to Google, you're not an actual cessation product. If you Google smoking cessation, you guys don't come up. You don't come up in the first page, you don't come up in the second page, you don't come up in the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. We haven't gone any further. So we ran your homepage through an SEO check. Nowhere on your homepage do you mention quitting or cessation. To us, it looks like you're actively avoiding being part of that conversation. Let's work with Google to say this really is a way for people to quit smoking. Take all your budget that you're spraying everywhere and you're getting all over people that it shouldn't be getting on, and just buy Google AdWords. We can work with people. I'll help you talk to Google. I'll make phone calls, whatever we need to do to get that done. I know that you're making some adjustments with which retail locations still have the fruit flavors and mango and things like that. If you're trying to quit smoking, you really want to quit smoking and you're familiar with tobacco flavors, I would say get rid of fruit and mango and those things entirely. Don't have them on your website. Don't have them anywhere else. You're not trying to get people to quit candy cigarettes. You're trying to get people to quit traditional cigarettes, I assume. Another thing, if you work at JUUL, maybe you love the mission of the company, and maybe it's gotten a little bit out of control, and maybe it's like, you know, kind of this beast now. What about getting together a group of great people that are at JUUL and say, we're going to rein this thing in. We're going to change the way we do media, and we're going to police ourselves from the inside. We're not going to wait to be legislated the way tobacco was legislated. We're going to take all those rules that were around tobacco marketing and advertising. We're just going to apply them to ourselves right now. That would be an amazing thing. The worst thing that could happen is you get fired, but do you really want to work there if you feel that way anyway? So if you work in an agency and you're working with JUUL, don't bring them media plans that are 90% waste. It's either irresponsible because you're terrible at your job, or it's irresponsible because you're talking to teens. Either way, don't do it.